in the heart of the vast Mahari forest, where the ancient baobab trees whispered secrets to the wind, lived a fearsome bandit named Jabari with his 4 sons and 2 daughters. Jabari ruled the forest paths, robbing and deceiving travelers who strayed into their domain. His elder daughter, Zola, was known for her mystical powers, while the younger, Nia, bore a gentle heart hidden beneath a veil of fear. One fateful day, a young prince named Kamisi, son of King Mikali of the coastal kingdom of Pwani, found himself wandering through the wilderness. He had been exiled by his father, who, in a fit of anger over a misunderstanding, banished Kamisi from the kingdom. With him, Kamisi carried 4 radiant gemstones and a small pouch of gold, his only provisions for the uncertain journey ahead. As he left the bustling markets and white sands of Pwani, Kamisi came across the humble hut of a revered sage named Baba Jengo. The old man, his beard as white as the clouds over Mount Kilimanjaro, sat by a fire, roasting maize. Kamisi bowed deeply, sharing a story. Baba Jengo, with a glimmer in his eye, imparted 4 pieces of wisdom. First, in the wilderness, 2 are stronger than 1. Second, never eat food from another's hands without caution. Test it first. Third, before you sleep in a stranger's bed, always inspect it. Fourth, if captured by enemies, let your tongue be as soft as silk and your mind as sharp as a thorn. Thanking the sage, Kamisi resumed his journey. After days of travel, he reached the dense part of Mahari forest, where the canopy allowed only slivers of sunlight through. As he rested by a stream, he noticed an eagle clutching a baby tortoise in his talons. A gust of wind caused the eagle to lose its grip, and the tortoise fell into the grass, unharmed but trembling. Kamisi picked up the tortoise. "You shall be my companion," he said, recalling Baba Jengo's first advice. He named the tortoise Toto and continued his journey. One evening, Kamisi lay under a large acacia tree, his eyes heavy with sleep. Unbeknownst to him, a venomous black mamba and a clever crow had made that tree their home. Their grim tradition was to attack travelers. While the snake bit, the crow feasted on the eyes. The mamba struck Kamisi and his body went limp. Toto, seeing his friend in danger, cried out. The crow descended, but Toto lunged, catching its leg in his sharp jaws. The snake, hearing its companion's distress, slithered down and struck Toto, but the tortoise's hard shell saved him. Toto, undeterred, proposed a trade. "Save my friend, and I shall release the crow." The snake, seeing no other choice, drew the venom from Kamisi's wound. As Kamisi stirred back to life, Toto released the crow, and the treacherous duo fled. Kamisi sat up, recalling Baba Jengo's first wisdom, and thanked Toto with a grateful heart. The 2 companions traveled on, and soon the scent of salt filled the air. They had reached the shores of the great lake Nyota. Toto, his eyes brimming with joy, said, "My friend, this is where I belong. Let me reunite with my family. Rest here, and I shall return." Kamisi agreed and settled under the shade of palms. Unbeknownst to him, he was near the hidden abode of Jabari and his family. Zola, with her sharp intuition, sensed the presence of great wealth. "Father," she said, "a traveler with 4 precious stones has entered our forest. Capture him, and I will take his treasures." Jabari and his sons crept through the underbrush and seized Kamisi as he slept. They dragged him to their hideout, where Zola, her eyes dark as midnight, prepared a meal laced with poison. But Nia fell in love at first sight. She presented it to Kamisi with a forced smile. Kamisi, weary and hungry, took the bowl. But as he remembered Baba Jengo's second advice, He offered a portion to a stray dog nearby. The dog ate, whimpered, and collapsed. Kamisi set the bowl aside, his mind racing. Frustrated, Zola instructed him to sleep upstairs. Kamisi climbed to the room, finding a bed covered with a bright kente cloth. Just as he was about to lie down, he recalled the sage's third wisdom. Shaking the bed, he discovered a trap. Sharp spears hidden beneath the mattress. Kamisi lay on the cold floor instead, his heart drumming with fear. That night, Nia snuck into the room. "I'm not like my family," she whispered. "I love you, and I will help you escape." As dawn approached, Nia and Kamisi prepared to flee. Nia told him, "Father has 2 camels. The swiftest one can carry us far. Choose wisely." In the dark, Kamisi accidentally took the slower camel. By morning, they had not traveled far. Jabari and his sons pursued them on the faster camel. When they caught up, Nia devised a plan. "Climb that baobab," she urged. "When my father climbs after you, I will steal his camel." Kamisi obeyed. As Jabari ascended the tree, Nia leapt onto the faster camel, and Kamisi jumped down behind her. The two sped away, leaving the bandit fuming in the treetops. After weeks of travel, Kamisi and Nia reached Pwani. His exile had ended, and King Mekali welcomed them with open arms. Kamisi and Nia were married under the golden sun, and Baba Jengo was invited to the feast. The prince, the bandit's daughter, and the tortoise lived many years in peace, sharing the wisdom of their tale with all who would listen. And so, under the baobabs and the wide, star-strewn skies of the great Lake Nyota, the story became a song that the griots sang for generations to come. Thank you so much for tuning in to this thrilling and captivating story on African Tales by Kalabash Chronicles. Your support really means a lot. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Hey, we'd also love to know where you're watching from. Drop your location in the comments, and we might give you a special shout out in our next video. Don't forget to share stories so more people can watch and learn. Stay tuned for more amazing stories. Until next time. Bye everyone.